Hey everyone, it's Kylie. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. We are getting into a quick and dirty 10-minute deep core workout today. Grab a mat, grab some water, and let's get right into it. Starting out in 4 points, we go into bird dogs. Left toes back, right fingertips forward, reach them in opposition from each other, get super long. Then contract in, tap the top of the knee with the hand. We reach for 5 more reps. Start to involve the spine curving just a little bit more with each rep. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you come in. Final rep here, holding on the intake. And then lengthen long, holding for 3, 2, 1. Begin to tap. 2 inches up, 2 inches down. We're here for about 20 reps. Keep thinking length from behind the knee, stability in that left shoulder, pointing the toes and lengthening the fingertips as long as you possibly can. Great job. Coming into spine rotations with the right elbow lifted. We rotate, we tap it down to the floor. We're here for about 12 reps. Feeling a nice strong rotation through the spine. Keep drawing the belly button into the front of the spine. And slow this tempo down if you feel any sort of tightness in the back. Nice work. 2 more reps. Switching sides. We reach the right toes back, left fingertips forward, and we go for the bird dogs on the opposite side. Really feeling that cross-body stability. Really feel that left knee communicating with the right hand as you feel this movement coming in and reaching long. Bring the eye line with you. Look underneath at that kneecap. We've got 3 more reps. Pointing the toes, lengthening the fingertips, drawing the belly button up to the front of the spine. Last rep here. Hold in the contracted position. And then reach long, hold in the lengthened position. And we begin our taps, a couple inches up and down, still holding that midsection as calm and quiet as you can as you tap. Lots of breath here. Belly button draws up and in. We try to keep that low back as long as possible. And heading into our upper body rotations, reaching that left elbow to the ceiling and then tapping it down to the mat. Try not to shift your weight back in your hips too much. Try to keep that weight forward in the supporting arm. Breathe. Feeling that deep rotation, the deep core muscles are working hard. 3 more reps. Beautiful job. Take a moment to sit back to child's pose. Exhale, and then flip the feet around. We're finding a V-sit position for our next series. Lean the shoulders behind the hips, turn the palms up, point the toes onto the floor. We begin to lift the right shin to tabletop and then alternate. Left shin comes to tabletop, right and left. We're trying not to change the angle of the knee, just a slight decline of the angle of the hip. Belly button still draws into the spine. Collarbones lengthen and head reaches long. Back of the neck reaches long. Beautiful job. You're doing awesome. Last couple of reps here. Starting to involve the quads, we kick the knees straight and we alternate with these knee kickers, tapping the toe. Lots of balance is happening here as you balance on the hips. You got this. If the knee doesn't get all the way straight, it's okay. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1, both toes lengthen up to the sky, and then we bend both knees down at the same time. We're here for about 10 reps. If at any point here you want to place your fingertips on the floor just for a little extra support, go ahead and do that. The burn is deep. 3 more reps. You got this. Great. Now let's support ourselves with our hands on the floor and let's begin to take the legs 6 inches apart and then back together. Utilizing the inner thighs to pull the legs together. Continue drawing that belly button down through the floor. Yes. Breathing here. Nice long spine. Squeezing the legs together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the legs down, press the hips up, take a quick bridge to stretch it out. We've got 2 more V-sit variations, starting with a scissor kick. Right leg straight, left leg straight, and we switch. It's okay if the legs don't go super high. It's important that they stay reaching long and that we feel that scissor action connected deeply into our core. Breathing with this. You got it. Woo! More than halfway there. Just 15 more seconds with the scissor. Deep inhales and exhales. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to bring the legs together. We're going to hold in the V-sit for 10 seconds. You got this. Breathe it out. Balancing here. 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. We are coming all the way down onto our back. Deep exhale. Nice job, everyone. Heading right into a crunch series. Let's point the toes on the floor, knees 6 inches apart, elbows reaching out to the side as we lift the torso up and down. Quick pace coming up and down in this crunch. Belly button still draws down through that floor. We're here for about 20 more seconds. Awesome. Continue this motion, but send both legs straight up into the air. Let's go ahead and flex the ankles for a little extra hamstring stretch. About 15 more seconds here. Great work. We're more than halfway through the workout, team. You are doing fantastic. Arms down, we're heading straight into supine scissor kicks, right and left. Reaching the legs as long as you possibly can. Take a slower pace here as you switch the legs back and forth. And if you feel comfortable with this form, go ahead and speed it up. We're here for another 20 seconds. Breathe. This burn is deep. We are going to feel this tomorrow, strong and connected through that core, through that midsection. Nice. Go ahead, hug knees to chest, breathe it out. All right, heading into some oblique work. We are starting up in an elbow side plank with a pulse. So find that strong plank on the elbow, press the hips forward and begin to lower the hips 2 inches and back up 2 inches. Find a fairly quick pace here. Really feel the underside of the body drawing together and apart. So I like to imagine my hip bone and my lower rib bone coming together. We've got 15 more seconds here. Breathe. Three, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's set up for our next exercise. We're going to go ahead and come up onto the hand. We're going to set ourselves up with the bottom knee a little closer and extend the top leg. Then we're going to go ahead and hover the bottom leg to tap the inside of the straight leg knee and then bring it back down to the floor. Continue pressing the hips forward. We're really using the inner thighs here to draw that bottom leg up into top leg. You got this. Yes, here we go. We're going to see if we can hold this position for 10 seconds. Squeezing inner thighs together. Pressing hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll come through kneeling to transition onto the second side. Let's find that elbow side plank, hips pressing forward, and let's find that hip pulse down and up, breathing deep. 20 more seconds here. Hips pressing forward, belly button pressing to spine, strongly supported through that supporting shoulder, underneath obliques, opening and closing together. 2, 1, let's go ahead and let's set up for that second side plank variation, finding the hand, finding a straight top leg, lifting and lowering through a kneeling position on that bottom leg. So every time you lower your knee to the mat, it's a tiny little break. Go ahead and use that core to lift the leg back up to tap the inside of the bottom knee. Let's take a few more reps here, and then let's hold in this position for 10, 9, breathing, lengthening. Great. Right hand comes down to join left hand. We're transitioning through high plank. Let's come down to low plank. Let's open up the fronts of those hips. We're on the home stretch, everybody. Let's go. A few more seconds just holding this low plank, and then let's start to twist the hips right and left, dipping right hip down and then left hip down, trying to keep hips as close to the floor as possible without collapsing or arching in the low back. 3, 2, and 1. And that is it, everybody. Lower yourself down to the floor. Take a stretch, high cobra, sitting back to child's pose. You did it. You made it through 10 minutes of intense ab work. Hats off to you. Join me in another video soon. Feel free to choose a video from my playlist to add on to this workout or leave this workout as just that. Awesome job, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.